Washington, they're deep.
In the last 2.5 minutes. Western Washington in control. Jones over May.
Oh, that's a big shot.
61-49. This is a team that also plays very intelligent basketball. I think a lead of 8 or 9 or 10 sort of feels like 15 or 20 sometimes when you go up against the Vikings. Catchings follow, and it's all over. Western Washington, 110 years of basketball, finally brings home a national championship. Enjoyed it, Dan.
Always great, Tim.
We've crowned a champion for Dan Bonner. This is Tim Rando saying so long. Western Washington, your champions of Division II.
Hi, welcome back to Western Window. We have in studio Rory Blanche, starting forward of the new national champions, Western Washington Vikings. Congratulations, Rory. That was an amazing, amazing game.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your experience at the tournament. What was that like? I know it kind of takes you out of school and throws you in the middle of a tournament, probably on your vacation, but tell us a little bit about the whole experience.
It was a lot of fun. Initially, we were kind of in a little bit of shock, and we were looking around and realizing that we were at nationals, these are the best D2 teams in the nation. But after that, we kind of settled in and realized, the rims are still 10 feet tall. So we just decided to go out and play basketball, and it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome. So kind of a Hoosiers moment, as it were, right? Measure the court and everything and see where you are.
We had a good crew that went with us. We were really prepared and went in there with the mindset that we were going to win it all.
Good. Wow, that is awesome. So so tell me, in terms of your going there and your entire team there, what was the biggest surprise for you at the tournament? I mean, what kind of maybe took you off a little bit?
Biggest surprise. Well, probably just the quality of teams that were there and the support that they have too, because we knew that they were going to be really good, and but basketball is really big in Kentucky, as we know. Just looking at the D1 teams, they do everything they can for their teams, and it was fun to see just how much the other teams were supported by their fans, and just went on with the whole place that we were in. One thing about this team is that we have an incredibly deep bench as well. So we saw that in the national tournament. We had guys come in and make big plays when we needed them to. So that was kind of the theme this whole year. It was a full team effort, and looking back to the beginning of the year, I knew that it could happen. It's just a matter of us all getting on the same page and gelling together to make it happen. Coming down the stretch, this was definitely a team that didn't panic at all, didn't lose our composure, and we made big plays, made free throws when we needed to, and definitely came down to that in the final game too. We knew that they were going to make their run, and we were just willing and able to hold them off at the end.
How has it been challenging for you, and how do you feel it's benefited you as a student as well, your relationship with athletics?
I think being a student athlete, the main thing is time management. There's a lot of stuff to do, and especially being an engineering major, there's constantly things that you have to think about, things that you have to get done. So it keeps you on track and keeps you dedicated to both being a student and an athlete, because you know that you can't let either one slip. And the main thing for me was that I've had incredible professors my whole collegiate time here, and they've made sacrifices for me and really understood that I'm trying the best that I can do, and they make things happen, and open a lab when it'll be after hours for me to work on something, or let me take a test on the road with Coach Jackson being the proctor. So just different things like that, they've really helped out and just made it possible for me to do both.
After graduation, I understand you have a little something lined up. You want to share that with us?
Yeah, I'll be going down to Beaverton, Oregon, to the Nike World headquarters, and I'll be a product design engineer for them. Looking back, athletics has brought me so many more opportunities than I thought it would, and just being a student, it's a lot different than being a student athlete. There's a lot of other pressures, and it's a big sacrifice, definitely, but looking back, it's more than worth it. I'm so glad I made this decision and chose Western, definitely.
That's fantastic. Rory, thank you so much for taking time to come in and talk to us in studio. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
National championship, NCAA, Western Washington University Vikings. Rory Blanche.
Western Washington University proudly presents the NCAA Division II National Champion, your Vikings!
You have put Western on the map. You have made history.
And we just appreciate so much our fans. This is not only a victory for this team, but this is a victory for all the players that have played here and all you great fans that have supported us for so many years. It's just a wonderful, wonderful time, and I hope you all really enjoy it because we are just on the top of the world and so excited about our national champions.